My name is Nayaswami Padma, and I'm here today to bring you the excerpt from the original teachings of Paramhansa Yogananda. And today I have a quote that I enjoy very much trying to tune into in my own life. He says, "Life will bring you many ups and downs. If you let your feelings rise and fall with the waves of circumstance, you will never attain the inner calmness, which is the foundation of spiritual progress. Be careful, therefore, not to react emotionally. Rise above likes and dislikes. A good rule to live by, and one that will take you sailing through many tests in life, is, under all circumstances, to remain even-minded and cheerful." And I love that particular reminder of this very important principle in life. And there are so many times when you and I can find ourselves in situations where we get caught up with the likes and dislikes, and, end up in those waves and being churned up. I remember learning this very important lesson, and it's one that we learn sometimes daily, sometimes many times daily, all too often in life, let's just put it that way, where most of us not transcended from getting caught up in those waves now and then. Now, I remember on this one occasion I've shared with many of my friends where there were lots of serious challenges happening in the department that I was running. It was for Swami Kriyananda, Ananda's founder's projects. And on one day when these challenges were hitting a particular crescendo, he held a satsang in his home in the dome at the Crystal Hermitage at Ananda Village. And at one point, he and I passed each other in a doorway, and the doorway was relatively narrow, so we each sort of walked sideways through the doorway, so he could go in one direction and I could go in the other. And as we were in the brief moment that we were face to face, he went like this. And then he kept walking. He never said a word. But in that instant, I knew, of course, exactly what he was trying to convey to me, what his meaning was. I had my shoulders tight. I was all tense around the challenges that I was facing that day. And he went like this: relax. The body often will speak for us with things like being tense by, sort of tensing up the shoulders first and foremost, also furrowing our brows. And he was just saying, relax, be even-minded and cheerful in swimming through all the waves of life, because otherwise we simply cannot experience true calmness. We can meditate, but I can assure you that if we're tense in our meditation and we allow the worried thoughts of the whatever is causing that tension to keep, shooting through our mind rather than stilling the mind, we will not experience calmness even in that meditation. What to speak of in the moment of whatever the activity of the challenge might be. So that's just a brief explanation, and it also is a good example of how a spiritual teacher conveys things to us, often not even using words, but simply a gesture like that can speak volumes to live our lives more and more in the spirit of being even-minded and cheerful in all circumstance. So joy to you, and we'll see you again, let's see, Monday. Okay, bye-bye now.